Clearly, I'm not. No. That's not. Oh, that's terrible. All right, testing, 1, 2, and whatever comes after 2. How are we sounding? Worse? Works. Okay, well, when you put WRAS, the last thing I assume is E. All right, sorry about the wait there, guys. Alright, so the first map going is underway here. We're going to be seeing Resimization, I believe is my great pronunciation there. I believe this is our first warm-up, if I'm not mistaken. I cannot see our lovely... Yeah, boy, there we go. So we got the confirmation from Sarton there. This should be a very interesting matchup. We're seeing, obviously, both the Korean powerhouses. We've also got Brea on the other team, one of my also personal favorite players. Oh, we got a little bit of client trying to keep up with what's going on here. Not a worry. There's always got to be that one player that has a really difficult name to pronounce that every commentator is just going to struggle and everyone's just going to find a different nickname for. So we're going to go with the 1027. I think that's a good nickname. There's some very interesting patterns I'm seeing going on here. Motion currently holding a double S with the no foul. Don't think no foul was really necessary, but this is very interesting. At this level, I feel like this is the kind of warm-up you need, especially trying to get your fingers ready. A couple of these players might have previously been on playing already to warm up, but if you're coming on for the first time, these intricate patterns are kind of what you need to get this left-right spam going, to hold, to get your dash timings down. And both teams, for the most part, not doing too bad. We've got Navi Oppa obviously holding at the moment, but when you've got Hyper with Hard Rock, the speed is just insane. Patterns not proving to be a problem for Motion as it seems. I say that and he drops, but these patterns definitely not impossible, as I would like to believe myself. Always nice to have a little of a slow break. Legion lulls you into a false insecurity, but always nice to have a little lull break in between. You give those fingers a bit of a rest from the constant spam. Motion, the only one holding through that. Very interesting. Again, commentator's curse, there goes the combo. Still not bad from Hyper W7 with the hard rock. The speed in these jumps is very interesting to watch. Getting half distracted watching only the one player there. As we head towards the last quarter of the song, the outro usually tends to be the most insane part of the entire map. We're going to fail from Hyper, so that is why Motion's using the no fail, because that would have been a fail from Motion as well just then. That could not have gone down well. Seeing the do-right face in chat. Welcome spectator to the chat. Hello Nelly. 1379 catch everyone in the chat there. Motion is just killing these patterns. What? One hell of a warm-up there, Jesus. Motion with less than 70 misses. Can't see Hypers, obviously. We'll just pretend like Hyper made that through. I feel like with the hard rock to get as far as Hyper did was insane enough as it was. "14 viewers, chat. I'm seeing a very quiet chat. How is everybody doing? How are we here to support? I'm sure we got a few Koreans here to support. Trust me, I'm Korean, and I'm pretty sure we can trust them. And we got Nabi Opa. Do not quote me. Unfortunately, I'm not actually able to remember quite what country we're supporting at the moment and what players. Berea is the only player I'm familiar with. That's my job as a commentator to know exactly who I'm talking about, but I don't know. When you're on the trip with your friends. XD. Sad we still can't see the chat. Good luck to both teams. Yes, Saber. I agree with that one there. Such a shame we cannot see the chat, Sarton. What have we done? 20 viewers all of a sudden. You jumped up to 20 viewers, guys. Not bad. It's very quiet without knowing the chat at least. You feel like you've got to fill time, you know? Feel like you've got to actually do your job. It's always the best part of being commentator. Got a bit of love for my motion in the chat there. Line cutie. Hyper W7 is dead. Oh no. Oh no. That crushing fail was just too much to deal with. We've ruined them. At least you get a severely entertaining commentator to keep you guys entertained while we wait for the next warm up or the next match. I'm not 100% sure. We will most certainly not bring the madness, my dear Nelly. Not at this point in time, thank you. And it's in due course. In due course, everything in its own time. The madness will be brought when Hyper is brought back. Apparently. The madness shall be brought. Should we not be able to get underway with the next Pally match? I do fear for the longevity of this stream. Fortunately, we don't have any eyes in the chat right now. Are we waiting on a member? Are we not 100% sure? Can confirm in chat somebody? Searching the map for warm up. This is alright. Alright, okay. That's fine. I suppose you'd like to think that you had a warm-up pre-planned, at least, or somewhat, had some sort of idea. Though in saying that, sometimes you have a couple options, you got to start thinking about what you want to play. Do you want to be a meme? Do you want to pick a really hard technical map? Do you want to play a really easy one to ease into it? There's a lot of choices. Hyper's probably going to pick something really either really intense or just really meme. Hyper could really go either way. I'll be joined by Dolan soon. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not 100% sure there, Sartan. I don't know whether I should be ecstatic that I'll be joined by Dolan or should I be crying quietly with my mic muted. I feel like either or would be a great option. This is not like the chat is certainly alive. Thoroughly enjoying the anticipating and gripping match that is going on before us. Though at least Hyper's back in the lobby, so at least we can expect to see the warm-up very soon. I am very eager to actually see what Hyper's picked for us. Bancho goes wrong. When isn't Bancho going wrong? Bancho's always wrong. It's always Bancho's fault. Blame Bancho. Bancho. We've got Bring the Madness. Wow, touche. That is, the madness has been brought, guys. Can I get a Bring the Madness in the chat? Hyper bringing the madness back to Double Adept tournament. I believe this is some form of payback, perhaps. Maybe a reference to greater days. Either way, I can expect, I want you guys to all sing along in chat. I cannot be the only one currently bobbing my head uncontrollably and dancing around pretending like I know how to act like I'm a cool kid. The song is too catchy and just too good. Here we go. Hyper again with the hard rock. We've got Quid 1027 with the hard rock as well. Trying to balance it out. This should be very thoroughly interesting gameplay. We've seen Hyper W7 before play this map with hard rock. So that was in his personal stream. I'm sure a lot of my boys here could vouch for how interesting that was. Not much I've seen change with the hard rock particularly, just especially the speed of the jumps as well. The technicality of this map with hard rock might not be an issue, but we're talking about a lot of hyper jumps. I mean, the only way to listen to this song is to listen to it at full volume. Quid 1027, clearly with a miss there straight away, but quickly recovering. We've got an S-test from Motion so far. Korea not too bad, holding 99.5, solid. I can't even see Hyper's accuracy because of his name. Hyper's finding a miss there as well. Motion is still holding the SS. 1027, accuracy ever so slightly dropping at a very constant rate there, but definitely holding on tight. Not an easy map to play with hard rock. Korea slowly climbing. Hyper still holding strong, trying to rebuild that combo. The lead only ever so slightly going to, trust me, I'm Korean, but with definitely QW struggling with the hard rock now on this consistent, really left-right spam. I see now I've just been joined by the one and only Doland, who's come to help a brother out with the commentary while we're bringing the madness currently.
Yes, indeed.
I'm sure you of all people are more than happy to see the madness being brought right now.
Oh yes, the madness is always being brought here at Custom Olosu. Gotta boot up the client. Oh, alrighty, it looks like we're still in warm-ups.
Yep, you have just witnessed, you've come into the second warm-up.
Alright.
Oh my, that was very unexpected. How could anyone possibly fail Bring the Madness?
I can't even fathom that.
But Hard Rock nonetheless, how is that possible?
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess they just couldn't handle the madness.
Well, when the creator himself fails, I would like to at least hope that it was doable, but alas, it was not so.
All right. Dun, 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 dun.
With that going severely depressingly well, I'm sure we'll be moving on to the first pick soon. Getting our rolls out of the way.
Depressingly well.
Severely depressingly well that went, didn't it?
That's our new team name for AXS.
Severely depressingly well. Sarton is deciding to leave us in our capable hands.
What else is new?
Sarton bailing on his own tournament. Nothing new there.
It happens. Sometimes you just gotta bail. Alright, well hopefully we'll be getting into picks and bans soon. I can't see lobby chat because my client's a potato.
Unfortunately, we cannot see client chat for whatever particular reason that Bancho just clearly does not like to work.
I don't think it works anymore. Like, it
Bancho
just
not
doesn't.
working in 2017? Lol.
Yeah, I just have not seen I haven't seen the client chat in a long time.
Starting to have withdrawal symptoms. Hashtag blame Bancho.
Blame Bancho. Blame Sarton.
Hashtag blame Sarton. I can get behind that.
Always hashtag blame Sarton in the chat.
That could be a great Twitter trend right there, I think.
Oh, of course.
I can see that going very well.
The
Usually when things go
sensation.
wrong, it's Sarton's fault.
Sweeping the nation.
I can see a lot going on with the client right now. This is a great stream.
This is so interactive, so intense.
It's innovative. This is a new way to stream. Who needs to stream actual gameplay when you can stream stills of gameplay?
I just realized all the players on the screen right now are all from South Korea.
Wow, it's always said to be good when it's Korea versus Korea.
Indeed. I mean, earlier this morning, we had like Korea versus Chile, in a way. It was Korea, China versus Chile.
But how do you support Korea if you are versing Korean with Korean? You can't just say Korea is currently winning, can you?
You win. You win and lose.
as a Korean versing a Korean, Korea wins no matter what. So you win even if you lose.
Exactly.
This is revolutionary.
I mean, this is a winner's bracket, right? So technically, it's okay because Korea still won't be eliminated.
Exactly. It's like saying that Korea can't lose.
Exactly. It's all Korea. Is
that a OC News headline? Korea cannot lose?
Catch the beat will now be spelled with a K. Catch is now Korean.
Yeah, Koreaning the beat.
Korean catch beat.
Koreans always catch the beat.
The new name for the game when Os Laser comes out, they're going to change it to Korean Catch.
Catch the Korean? What?
Catch the Korean. That sounds like it could be really bad.
I feel like that could be taken a lot of ways, but when in reality we're all trying to catch the Korean currently.
The skin is just a bunch of like XCon's emotions falling from the screen. You have to catch them.
I feel like a lot of people would want to catch motion.
I feel like a lot of people would suddenly get good at the game.
It's an incentive to play, that's for sure.
It might improve my game. That's
Korean
for sure.
The forces, says Nelly. Korean the forces.
We have the map. Blue Dragon.
Blue Dragon. This should be very interesting to see, actually.
It is about time. We had an awesome match about 9 hours ago that went to tiebreaker, so hopefully we can follow up with another intense match.
It's Korea versus Korea. How can you not?
Karma, what's funny is if we had showed up to our winner's bracket match and won, we would be facing the winner, or potentially, we'd be in the winner's bracket semifinals.
Wow.
But I couldn't be bothered. I mean, you had a pretty solid run not playing a single map in the tournament and making it to the quarterfinals.
Do I still get it? Do I get a title still?
I think you should. That's pretty legendary.
Most useless team player.
Yeah! Filler!
Who needs MVP when you can have an MUP? Most useless player.
Bro, that was me in high school every year. On my screen, QWHJ starting with like 72% accuracy. Oh, there it fixed.
Thankfully, yeah. So we're underway with our first map, Blue Dragon here. Not seeing any crazy hard rock being added at the moment, so obviously this is completely no mod. And I'm looking quite forward to seeing how this one's going to go. I'm expecting high accuracy from, if not an SS from probably the likes of Motion.
We do see a miss from Berea early on.
Oh my gosh, I completely skipped over that one, didn't I?
And QWHJ.
How would you pronounce that one? I've been going with Quidge at the moment.
Quedge?
Quidge. I'm going to go with the Quidge, 1027. Quidge with a miss, obviously.
Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. Oh, man.
I can't quite see Hyper W7's accuracy.
It's at like 99.9, but Berea finds a miss as well as Quedge.
Spectator in chat saying CWC Korea team elimination match.
This could be very true. Quedge finding another miss, and Berea and Navi Opa is in dire straits at the moment as they can't seem to hold any consistent combo, and that scoreline is heavily in favor of Trust Me, I'm Korea.
We're gonna have to see definitely at least a drop from both of Trust Me, I'm Korean to even have a chance of coming back at the moment.
I dare say we'll need to see multiple drops from Motion and Hyper W7.
We're going to need to see a fail at this point in time, but it's not saying that obviously Nabi cannot at least try and
well, there's one miss. They got one from Hyper W7. We'll see
that
if
was
Motion,
an interesting miss.
We'll see if Motion grants them a wish or not. Hyper W7.
Another miss from Hyper. Struggling with these back and forths. No issues with the streams, obviously.
Is Nabi Opa trying to make a comeback, and Hyper W7
was not ready after that spinner.
This could be a slight opening. They're going to need a little more help as we enter the last section of the map. We'll see if they get any more help from Hyper W or Motion. I don't know if they're going to give it to him.
Hyper being paid off.
Oh, but Berea finds a miss, and that is unfortunate. That kind of really thwarts any momentum that Nabi Opa may have had. And Quedge will find one more.
Motion is still holding strong with a 99.90 accuracy. Definitely nothing less than I expected from the #1 at the moment.
Indeed. Ocean with the beautiful play.
Berea unfortunately did miss again at the end, taking a complete total to 6. Not bad. A few strange misses from Hyper there. Wasn't really too sure what was going on.
Yeah, he had all those misses in the second half of that map. But they're definitely strange nonetheless. But Trust Me, I'm Korean is going to take the 1-0 lead over Nabi Opa here.
That's always what you want. It's always good momentum going into a match when you have the first point.
Indeed.
Always good for the morale.
Yes.
Yes, that was great.
So.
Good input.
Yes.
You just yes.
I agree.
I concur with the following statement. What he said, I will say that too.
Mm-hmm.
Commentary at its finest. Take what someone else says, say it a different way. Done.
20s. Karma and Dolan for CWC Commentary 2018.
Hey, there's already a Kiwi in there, so wouldn't hurt to throw another one in there.
Why not, you know? Want to have a pair of Kiwis. And we're going to double time.
This is actually probably this is one of my favorite songs in Double Time. It's who doesn't love listening? I feel like it should almost be in Nightcore mod.
What are you, a weeb?
No, I just enjoy the suffering of others.
Even better. I mean, it's already a Nightcore mix. Should we Nightcore the Nightcore?
It's my honestly, I think my Nightcore hidden score on this is probably my proudest achievement. Not only for setting the FC, but also for just sitting through the entire song.
Well, my client is not happy with life.
My client seems to be perfectly fine. Sad
No,
Nightcore mix.
It's just my computer's a potato.
We've got Motion and Berea using the hidden, with Hyper W7 and Quidge both opting for just the double time by itself.
I'm glad you can see anything, because my client's not letting me see anything.
Alright, we are underway with the first match of the double time map pool, at least. Certainly not an easy map, at least not with hidden. Definitely a difficult map given its speed and its technicality. Quidge with the first miss. That's definitely not going to help Nabiopa, especially going through. We're already out to the first quarter. Berea and Motion, the only two using hidden, are the only two holding SS at this point in time. Quidge with another miss. It's not looking too good, especially at this point in time. It's going to be very hard to come back. Agents are always cute and love each other, says Miss Disconic KT. I agree. Agents are always cute. Hello, No GXC. Welcome to the Custom All Osu, your one-stop place for, well, custom tournaments for all of Osu. Who would have guessed? Motion is still on the SS. Hyper with a miss now. That's the first miss for Trust Me I'm Korean. We've got Xgon in chat to support all 4 Korean players currently. I have just lost my my fellow commentator. Xgon is here, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to rejoice. We watch the chat currently go insane. Motion and Brea currently holding with pretty much the same accuracy. Hyper finding another miss, sadly. Hyper struggling a little bit tonight. Brea now finding a miss too for Nabio, but breaking the combo. Motion now the only one holding a full combo as we finish the map there. Very impressive play from Motion. 99.9% accuracy. Brea with the one miss at the end there. Hyper finding a couple misses as well. Quidge finding a couple misses as well. But definitely another solid point going to Trust Me I'm Korean with 40,000 point difference. Especially in Score B2, 40,000 may not seem like much, but not too bad. Certainly not an easy map. Going into our third match, we currently have Grenade, which, don't quote me, I believe is a double time pick? At least by the sounds of things. Alright, and we are underway. It is a double time pick. We've got all 4 players choosing to use double time without the hidden. As we get underway with our third match, currently a 2-0 lead to Trust Me I'm Korean. Momentum definitely in the way of Motion and Hyper W7 here. Berea and Quidge definitely need to find some way to pull themselves back out of this. Hopefully, here's hoping this will be their chance. Motion quickly finding a lot of all players, especially for Quidge and Motion, finding a lot of accuracy drop just then. Thankfully, they equalized it out with both of them finding the drop there. Berea and Hyper holding the double S. As we go into the first quarter of the map gone already. Motion finding more accuracy drop on these very intricate patterns, especially trying to fight with the double time. Quidge now taking the accuracy advantage. Are we going to see a lead swap over to Nabiopa? Spinning to win, counting 1,100 point lead to Trust Me I'm Korean at the moment. This is currently anyone's game with a favor just ever so slightly in the favor of Motion and Hyper W7. Accuracies are currently tied for both teams.
We are back. And
wow, we've always been here. Welcome back.
Well, I am back.
And
Motion.
And Motion, the equalizer right there. Is it enough to bring Nabioba back to the lead?
Trust Me I'm Korean still holding the slight lead here. It is insanely close. But Quedge will find a miss, and that could be all they needed.
That's the match right there.
That's going to be the point.
Korea finding a miss as well will seal the fate. The Trust Me Korean taking the third point. Only just, it was a very close match.
That was insanely close. But unfortunately, Quedge and Berea not able to keep the consistency up and finding misses at the end. Quite unfortunate. They were still good plays all around. Only a total of 4 combined misses for Nabiopa and 2 for Trust Me I'm Korean. With a full combo from Hyper W7.
The one miss to equalize the same accuracy as Hyper W7 with the one droplet miss.
Well, alright, let's see what map we get next.
Berea stay strong, says Ms. Dink. And there's a diss, what the heck? I have my glasses off.
Well, alright then. Nabiopa needs to stop the bleeding right now. They need to pick a map that will allow them to take a point. Because it can really start to get out of hand.
Are we going to see a complete comeback? We're going to see the 5-0 lead to Trust Me I'm Korean and then the comeback.
It's just going to be a reverse sweep.
Reverse sweep obviously is. It's the way the Korean team plays.
Let them get to 5, and then boom. And here we go. It's going to be Angelic Break Beats.
Admittedly, as per most of my tournament experience so far, I didn't have the map pool.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Oh, we're back. It's buffering for me.
Yep. Nabi. Oh, man.
Is there anything that the Berea and Quedge can do at this point in time to just completely reverse the turn of the tides and just put it back into their favor?
I'm not too sure. We're gonna have to wait and see.
We've got, without a doubt, 2 of some of the best Korean players going up against 2 more of some of the best Korean players.
I like the show because I like the one from one of my favorite shows.
Which show this is? Because
it's the show literally named in the bottom right corner of the screen.
I'm always gonna pretend like I don't read English.
Okay. Pick and we're underway.
The circle size definitely hurts me. Should be very interesting. interesting to watch. It's here.
Find a miss.
Movement. Others like myself tend to kind of just spam the left right. Maria. In.
And maybe Hyper W are holding double S's. Wedge and Maria are struggling. This is not.
This is certainly not the.
I don't even know if it was their pick.
So.
But
Bria saying if you do this is child's play.
This is easy.
Another triple miss.
Bria. To it as motion will find. I mean, the scores are slowly, but I don't know if they're their chances.
Playing just under the S rank as we find the last few moments.
And there it is!
Emotion!
It's down to Berea. Berea's got the score lead!
And just
Berea's got it! What?
Just
wow!
Happened.
I don't believe it! Right when
That's exactly what Bria wanted.
And Berea was holding the highest score in Hyper W. So the point is going to Navi Opa. And it is 3-1.
That man.
Ooh. Them's fighting words.
It was how long they is
Interesting.
currently.
Hey, that's 27 more than I normally get.
I'm trying not to laugh at how bad that was. I don't want terrible. Oh my, don't remind me. As we work on getting the stream back underway, my stream started